But finishing up the game, like at the end of the game, they got a bunch of rebounds we need to finish. Just like little things like that, we can definitely clean up and just make sure we get out of here with a better win than we did.
Is there some of that just being a new group you have to work through in games as opposed to practices?
Yeah, I would say there is. I mean, we've had a few months together, kind of getting everything right. But I mean, we still are a new group. It's our third actual game playing together, so we kind of get to figure those things out a little bit as we get going. But this group has a really tight chemistry, so it's been going really well and coming along really fast.
Do you get the feeling like this is a game where it's the perfect situation for Nico to point some things out because you won, you basically won by 20?
I mean, definitely. I mean, it's our first road game.
Yeah.
To come away with a W is always a great thing. But we have a lot to learn from it, a lot to get back to practice and go work on and get ready for our game on Friday. But it's definitely good to come away with a win.
But for someone like you, I mean, you know what Nico's probably going to say, or even before he said it. What were things that came into your head? I really like this. This is somewhere where I see we could do this.
I think our offensive execution was lacking a little bit at times, especially in the first half. We just weren't flowing like we usually do at practice. So that's something we got to get better at and just continue to improve upon. But like we was talking about, being a new group, that's something that comes with it, is the ebbs and flows of it. But like I said, we'll get back to practice and continue to get better at that.
Neat career high rebounds for you, double-double. Is that part of the game you're trying to, I guess, make sure you've helped the team in various ways, whether it's scoring or defense, rebounding, that type of stuff?
Man, most definitely. The first game we didn't rebound like we were supposed to, even second game a little bit. So that's something I've tried to focus a little more on. And, my teammates helped me out by boxing out and different things like that helped me go get rebounds too. So it's definitely something that we focused on as a team, is getting better at rebounding.
Guys,
I'm
sorry.
Go ahead.
I haven't seen you at all this year. I'm Ann Delaney from the Greeley Tribune, just down the street. But what I saw was you guys used I don't know what it exactly was, 11-9, 11-2, 9 something run early, and essentially that was kind of like ball game. How were you able to kind of take over pretty quickly in the game?
Yeah.
At least that's what it looked to me.
Yeah, well, coach always says if we can get them down, like, we got to hold them down. And so it's playing a full 40 minutes. I mean, we know they're going to punch back at some point, which they did. And we just got to keep playing our game, keep working hard on the defensive end, boxing out, rebound, doing the little things to keep building on that lead.
When did you feel like they punched back? Just at the start of that? I think the closest they got was at the start of the second half, maybe, where they hit a couple of back-to-back threes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think at the beginning of the game, I mean, they came out came out hooping a little bit, so we kind of had to get into a flow and get our things right. But yeah, at the beginning of the second half, they definitely came out and punched us in the mouth a little bit, got going. So it was just staying consistent, just doing what we do best, and staying together to fight back and get back into it.
Trying to punch back a little bit.
Yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
You guys obviously were on the team last year. Did you, I guess, awareness of what happened last year and want to make sure to correct it a little bit, even though it wasn't a group you were part of?
Yeah. I mean, the players mentioned it to us, coaches, and just how serious this game was because of what happened last year. And then just the Colorado rivalry, too, is a big part of it. So we knew the importance of this game coming in.
Joel, for you, St. Thomas, Brock Wisney, two really good players in the front court for UNC. You guys held them to 10 points in the first half. What was so effective about your guys' defense on them, and how did you kind of hold them ineffective?
Yeah, I think it was just a group effort. I don't think it's necessarily an individual person. Everyone was choking in, helping out, and trying to get the ball out of their hands and making shots difficult. We had stick hands. We were doing what we needed to do and following the scout our coaches provided us. So it's not necessarily just one person. It's everyone kind of working together to get that done.
You kind of touched on it. Teams got to learn to play together on the road. Is this a nice way to do it because it's a road game, not that far away? Get that feel for what this team's going to be like in those games.
Yeah, most definitely. That's a good team. So, like I said, to be able to dominate most of the game like that, that's something, especially the first half, that's something we've struggled with early on in the season, is not starting out as strong as we're supposed to. And so I feel like tonight we kind of improved on that. But it's definitely good to learn from this and have our first road win and have the young guys have their first road game too. So I think it was a good outcome.
Thanks.
Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Thank you.
So much.